welcome. How are you doing today? I'm in kind of a shit mood. Relatable. So because I'm fucking grumpy, and I've been listening to YouTube videos all morning like I do, I'm gonna complain. I watched a great video that was kind of like a recap of the whole situation with Mykie, aka Glam and Gore. Her real name is Lauren. Last fall, her friend Spankie Valentine, whose channel name is Swoop, made a video exposing Mykie, Glam and Gore, Lauren, for kind of just being a scummy white person. Scummy straight white person. And I remember at the time, fucking Keemstar, motherfucker, who asked? But Keemstar came out and made like a little Twitter video like he does, saying that he doesn't want to hear about issues that impact people of color and black folks in general from someone who is relatively fair-skinned and only half black. And basically, he said that Spankie didn't have the right to, like, call out racism because she's not black enough. She could be 100% white and still call out racism. What are you talking about? Anyone can call out racism when they see it. Racism is bad and ought to be eradicated, right? But I watched a video that was, like, recapping that whole scenario with the way that, like, Mykie apologized. I mean, with the video that like, was hard-hitting, that was like a banger. Mykie didn't make a video. She made like an Instagram story with a bunch of text. It was like kind of a non-apology. I don't remember. I didn't bother to read it. I feel like wherever you get called out is where you should respond if you're going to respond. And I didn't realize this until today, but Mykie dipped, and she stayed dipped. And you know, it's really interesting to me that when YouTubers do something fucked up, and then they leave, because they can afford to take a fucking year off, people are like, I want them to come back and fucking apologize and, like, tell me what the fuck is up. Why do we want that? I think we only want that because we want to pick apart whatever explanation or apology they have to give, because it's never going to be good enough. And it's not even going to be for us. Like, does James Charles owe his audience an apology? Who does Mykie owe an apology? Not us, not me, not you. Shane Dawson. That motherfucker. Anyway, it reminded me, listening to clips of Spankie, Swoop, talk about her experience with Glam and Gore, it reminded me of my one singular gripe that I have about Spankie Valentine. And it's that she calls her videos, her YouTube videos, she calls them films. And I remember the first time that, like, I heard her talk about, like, her films, and I thought, like, oh, this is like an atypical video for her. She must make actual films. And so there was like a link. I don't know if it was like in an Instagram post or underneath in the description of a video, but it was like, go watch my, recent film with the link. I clicked on it. I wanted to see this film. It was a vlog. It was a vlog where she went to her mom's house and they just got real silly and, like, had a good time. So her choice of language and the way that she describes the content that she puts out is weird to me. That's just weird. I think she made one or two, like, actual films, I'm pretty sure. And I think one of them was, like, in a film festival, and that's fucking dope. Good for her. And I'm not comparing, by no means am I comparing Gabbie Hanna and Spankie Valentine. Completely different people. And Spankie Valentine, like, called out Gabbie Hanna, I'm pretty sure. But it's like, Gabbie Hanna recently, in the middle of her, like, weird video series, where she's, like, trying to expose everyone and get, like, her side out, but really she's just exposing herself and making herself look worse than she already did. It's not going well. But she's very passionate about her vlog series, and she's calling it art. She's like, this is my art. And I do not doubt that making the videos and like talking through her shit is like therapeutic for her, but it's not therapy. She thinks it's a replacement for therapy. No, ma'am. You cannot check yourself when you're doing your own therapy with a camera. You can reflect. Sure. And I don't doubt that like editing is a creative outlet. It is for me. But the shit's not art. So language matters. Your words have meaning, and you should try to use them correctly. A vlog is not a film. A vlog is not art. That doesn't make it any less important or meaningful, but they're different things, and they should be called by their correct terms. Like, who was it? Maybe it was Spill Sesh? No, I think it might have been Drama Investigator. It bothers me that people are talking about Gabbie Hanna's sister, Sharissa, because she's not a public figure. She doesn't need to be covered as though she is. But oh God. Gabbie Hanna's sister, Sharissa, uses her Twitter as like she posts porn of herself. She uses it to promote her OnlyFans. And Jen Dent, former Viner, former YouTuber, now podcaster, tweeted about how like she doesn't want to follow people on Twitter where when she like opens up the app, there's going to be porn there. Reasonable. But it really hurt Sharissa's feelings, and I think Sharissa is hypersensitive because of the way she's been treated by YouTubers and the internet in the past several months. I get it, right? She's on high alert. But it hurt her feelings really badly. And so she took a bunch of photos of her body parts, and she posted pictures of Jen Dent's face on top of those body parts. Like, she censored her own vagina with Jen Dent's face. And in the Drama Channel video that I watched covering it, they say that Sharissa sexually assaulted Jen Dent.
I allegedly is saying her.
No, that's not an assault. That's sexual harassment. They're different things. And you have to be careful when you're saying that someone assaulted another person. You can't use words that are not true. They're inaccurate. It was sexual harassment. Like, it's bad, it's wrong, it's serious, and should be taken so, but like, an assault is an entirely different thing. Because I've been in a bad mood all fucking week, I left a comment on that video that was like, hey, you know, you said assault instead of harass, and that's
irresponsible.
We should use accurate language. Oh yeah, also by the way, I made a video yesterday talking about Repzilla and things that he has done recently, and he's deleted my comments on it, and I've looked back through, and he's deleting every comment that isn't blind praise and agreement. And because he's highly unlikely to go check the replies to the comments he allowed to stay up, I decided to go in there and tell these people to quit shitting on fucking people with eating disorders. Makes me so mad. We all know it's totally scummy and unacceptable to fucking talk about people's bodies and their weight and their mental health. Unless it's Eugenia Cooney. She's fucking fair game to destroy, apparently. As if she's not tormenting herself enough. Y'all need to get a grip. Leave the sick people alone. They don't need your fucking input. Also, okay, something that bothers me is that there are creators, YouTubers, creators, filmmakers, YouTubers, who sit up in their videos calling shit out and being like, oh my god, this shouldn't be allowed. Why do they still have a platform? Why is this happening? Get rid of it. And then they also bleep out every other word that they say because they don't want to get demonetized. Because there are words that you cannot say apparently, that could get your whole video demonetized. And I'm not saying, like, you shouldn't want to get paid for your work, but you shouldn't fucking sit up there all day saying, like, why do they allow this on the internet? And then act like, oh my god, why can't I say this on the internet? What's even wilder to me is that I watched a Rebzilla video yesterday. It was talking about Chris Chan and how Chris Chan has been raping their own mother. Oh god, I have opinions about that too. But Rebzilla bleeped out, of all the fucking words to bleep out, he bleeped out the word consent. Is that one of our bad words on YouTube now? Either allow all of it or none of it. People want to get upset about sexually explicit shit and like nudity, but like you could find naked people on YouTube demonstrating like fucking breast exams and shit, dude. And you know, when everybody flipped their shit about Logan Paul and the dead body, yeah, that entire video was insensitive and shitty in many, many ways. And I'm glad that he really like reflected and grew from that. Like, he's doing a lot better now. I'm proud of him. He grew up. But when everybody was making videos talking about Logan Paul and his Suicide Forest dead body thing, this channel called Reactor made a video not defending Logan Paul and his actions, but pointing out.
So did you guys hear what Logan Paul did? Oh my god, everyone is so angry, and I am also very angry.
Reactor made a video pointing out all of the other times that dead bodies have been shown on YouTube and nobody got mad and nobody cared because it didn't matter and it wasn't Logan Paul. There are still dead bodies on YouTube. Rape, assault, consent, films. I'm just so sick of every commentary channel bleeping out every word. If you're gonna be like that and you want, like, then just don't cover heavy topics, because at that point, if you're bleeping out every single word for the sake of still being able to make money off of the topic that you're covering, you're obviously not passionate about the fucking topic if you're not willing to cover it realistically, accurately. That's enough from my shit mood. I want to thank you for listening. I feel like forgiveness is very important, so I want you to forgive yourself for the time that you have wasted watching this video. Forgive me for my ever skewed camera angle, and have a good day.